Well, out of all the comments we've heard regarding Tucker Carlson and his firing from Fox, this one has to be truly idiotic.
Oh, it's true!
Ilhan Omar, representative of Minnesota. Yes, Miss Anti-Semite. Yes, I married my brother. Yes, some people did something on 9/11.
Ooh, yeah.
Says that Tucker Carlson was peddling in hate.
What the fuck?
Pot calling kettles.
You are correct, sir. Yes!
I'm Jazz Berganzo, and this is What's Next. Hey, what's up, everyone? Jazz Berganzo, what's next? Hope you guys are doing well today. Of course, this is your daily. Happy Wednesday. Well, seems like that you got people who just can't get enough of Tucker. After we heard that Newsmax has made it a supposed proposal, an offer sheet of sorts, now we're hearing, of course, Valuetainment. Simon Bet-David has offered him 5-year, $100 million and a seat at the table. Yeah. But out of all the comments that we've heard regarding Tucker, this truly has to be one of the most idiotic, coming from one of the most idiotic people in Congress. Ilhan Omar, representing Minnesota. I married my brother. Anti-Semite. Some people did something on 9/11. She says that Tucker Carlson was peddling in hate, so he had to go. Says someone who peddles in hate. Here we go. This comes out of Breitbart. Ilhan Omar, Tucker Carlson was the king of hate. Oh my gosh. Really? Representative Ilhan Omar said on Tuesday's MSNBC's All In that no one watches that former Fox News Tucker Carlson was the king of hate. Guest host Medea Hassan. Of course, it's Islamophobia. Racism, bigotry does not come out of nowhere. There are people who incite that, these people who push it and promote it. I'm thinking of a certain media network who just got rid of their top-rated cable host, Tucker Carlson. As I pointed out on my show Sunday, we don't know why he was fired, but we do know that he was not fired for racism as he pushed it on his show week after week. We're fine with that. And in fact, you ended up being one of his targets a lot of the time. He asked, I've got to ask you, Congresswoman, what was the impact on your family, your safety, your security when Tucker Carlson targeted you in a way in front of millions of viewers? Omar said, yeah, Tucker was the king of hate. He loved fear-mongering and picking on immigrants and Muslims in many cases. This was a man, obviously, who trafficked in replacement theory. He was a man who was named many of the manifestos of mass shooters and specifically targeted Muslims. So I can tell you just how both relieved and terrified I am what he might end up, the kind of platform that he might have. It is really hard not to make people understand just how dangerous this man was. Ooh! He was a danger to society. And how many lives he risked with his hateful rhetoric on a daily basis. But yes, let's hear it from Miss Anti-Semite.
Faith groups as well.
Of course, this Islamophobia, the racism, the bigotry doesn't come out of nowhere. There are people who incite it. There are people who push it and promote it. I'm thinking of a certain media network who just got rid of their top-rated cable host, Tucker Carlson. As I pointed out on my show on Sunday,
you know, the show that no one watches,
he was fired,
that one.
But we do know that he wasn't fired for the racism that he pushed on his show week in, week out for years. They were fine with that. And in fact, you ended up being one of his targets a lot of the time. Have a listen to some of the stuff, some of the vile stuff he said about you.
Ilhan Omar is living proof that the way we practice immigration has become dangerous to this country. Congresswoman Ilhan Omar, herself a symbol of America's failed immigration system. Can a single human being actually be as loathsome as Ilhan Omar is? It's hard to believe.
Facts.
He wasn't fired for any of that. And I've got to ask, Congressman, what was the impact on you, on your family, on your safety, security?
Yes.
When Tucker Carlson targeted you in that way in front of his millions of viewers?
Yeah, I mean, Tucker was the king of hate and loved, fear-mongering and picking on immigrants and Muslims in many cases. This was a man who obviously trafficked the replacement theory. He was a man who was named in many of the manifestos of mass shooters that specifically targeted Muslims. I can't tell you just how.
Can you give us an example? Oh, no, you can't.
and terrified I am of where he might end up and the kind of platform that he might end up having.
My thoughts. The fact of the matter is that when you have someone like Ilhan Omar, who is a known, and I mean very well-known anti-Semite, and of course she's part of the Suicide Squad, or the Stupid Squad, with Cortez and other knuckleheads, this takes balls. And I mean balls the size of mountains to basically say that Tucker Carlson peddled in hate when you have been peddling in that same hate, supposedly, that Tucker was peddling in. Which, of course, anyone who's watched Tucker over a number of years, as I have, knows that's not the truth. But then again, you are talking about a Democrat. So Democrats don't deal in truth. They don't deal in facts. It's all about my feelings. And of course, Elon just basically said, yeah, it's about my feelings. She couldn't cite specifically what manifestos that Tucker Carlson supposedly appeared in. But then again, who cares about facts? Ilhan Omar is a clown. She's an ass clown. She should have been voted out the last time. But unfortunately, you had knuckleheads who decided to push her through because, yeah, we don't want to seem racist. We don't want to seem bigoted because we voted out a person of color. So we can't have that. So Ilhan Omar takes up a seat in the House and does nothing. She recently just got booted off a committee by one speaker, Kevin McCarthy, and that was a good thing because she was absolutely worthless. She still can't come out to this day and basically said Islamophobia. Oh, I'm sorry, not Islamophobia. Islamo-cockroaches committed the heinous acts of 9/11. She can't come out and say, hey, you know what? Me marrying my brother to keep him in the country? Yeah, that was dumb. Or me hating Jews is wrong. No. But Tucker peddles in hate. I'm Jasper Gonzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more just like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share, subscribe to it, hit the notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. And we'll see you next time. Peace.